You don't want to keep failing, yet you keep falling. You tell yourself, this will be the last time, and then you're back in the same cycle again. You repent, you cry, you ask God for strength, but deep in your heart, you wonder, why won't God just take this away from me? If He is powerful, loving, and holy, why do I still struggle with lust? And right here, in this painful question, lies a truth many people never discover. A truth that transforms shame into purpose, weakness into strength, and the battle into a calling. This is not just a problem, it's a thorn, and God uses it. Lust is not simply a desire of the body, it is a scream from the soul, a hunger for intimacy, for love, for validation, for attention, for worth. You are not pulled by the body alone, you are pulled by the wounds you never healed, the loneliness you never admitted, the emptiness you never addressed. Lust is not just about pleasure, it's about pain looking for comfort in the wrong place. If God instantly removed your struggle, you would lose the discovery of what your soul is actually starving for. When the desire keeps returning, it's often because the real wound has not been understood. You are not weak because you struggle. You are wounded because you're human, and God doesn't heal wounds by hiding them. He heals them by revealing them. Think about this carefully. You're ashamed that you keep falling, but your repeated failure is actually pushing you towards something you never would have sought without the pain. Dependence. God knows something you don't want to admit. If you were free from every temptation, you might forget Him. If you never struggled, you might think you don't need Him. If you never failed, your heart might worship your own strength. So God allows what humbles you, so you will find what heals you. He is not punishing you with this battle. He is protecting you from the pride that would destroy you, from believing you can save yourself, fix yourself, or carry yourself without Him. Lust becomes a teacher. It shows you that trying harder will never be enough. Your willpower can't save you. Self-discipline can't save you. Only grace can save you. Your struggle is not the enemy. It's the voice telling you where you need God the most. When you fall into temptation and get up again, ashamed, broken, exhausted, and desperate, you meet Him there in the one place you never expected, in your weakness, not your perfection. You don't need to be perfect for God. You need to be dependent on God. Look at how Jesus responded to the broken. He didn't push them away. He didn't shame them. He sat with sinners, embraced the rejected, called the unworthy, and restored the guilty. He knew that shame is a chain, and as long as you're chained, you can't walk, you can't worship, and you can't become who you were meant to be. Lust is not destroying your faith. Shame is. That's why the enemy doesn't care if you fall once. He only cares if you stay down, believing you are too dirty, too addicted, or too far gone. He doesn't fear your struggle. He fears your return to God. So he whispers, "Don't pray, don't worship. You are a hypocrite. God won't listen to you." But God says the opposite. God doesn't wait for you to be clean. He cleans you. God doesn't wait for you to be righteous. He makes you righteous. God doesn't wait for you to stop struggling. He walks with you through the struggle. Your weakness is not a disqualification. It's a doorway to transformation. When you battle lust and fail, you feel unworthy. But what if the struggle is not proof of your unworthiness, but proof of your calling? The devil doesn't attack worthless people. He attacks people with potential. God allows the storm because you are not weak. You are chosen. And this thorn, this temptation, this weakness, God uses it the same way He used Paul's thorn, not to punish him, not to shame him, but to make him powerful, because he learned the deepest truth of spiritual growth. When I am weak, then I am strong. Your power is not in winning every fight. Your power is in never walking away from God, even when you're broken. God is not calling you to perfection. He's calling you to perseverance. He's building endurance, patience, humility, compassion. He's making you soft enough to love and strong enough to resist. And there will come a time, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but a time when what controls you now will no longer have authority over you. Not because you became stronger, but because you became surrendered. What once tempted you will no longer attract you, not because you disciplined your flesh, but because God healed your heart. Lust loses power not when you fight harder, but when you love deeper. The battle ends not with a harder fist, but with a healed heart. So don't run from God in your weakness. Run to Him. Don't bury your sin in darkness. Bring it into His light. Don't try to fix yourself alone. Let Him reveal, restore, and reshape your desires. You don't need to be perfect to be loved. You need to be honest to be healed. And in time, this thorn that once brought shame will become the testimony that sets others free. Because freedom doesn't come from being flawless. Freedom comes from walking with the one who never lets you go, even when you fall.